Hey everybody, it's Momentary Flux. I am here with my Yuoki Industries series save game, and I am planning to mess around. I'm going to use some of the suggestions I got from comments and stuff. I'm going to play with some ideas uh, that I'm going to incorporate into the series in a later date in future videos. So I've got a list of stuff I want to do. I'm kind of going to wait for people to maybe get on board a little bit. But I have a list of things I want to do. Things like coal. I want to look at plastic. I want to look at the oil system and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm going to wait for people who are into it to kind of jump in, and if you got ideas and you want to contribute, that would be great. So that is the plan. So this save is going to be rolled back eventually. And what I plan to do is to figure out some designs and stuff, or at least get it in the right direction, and then take those ideas and incorporate them later on into the series. So let's see here. This video, or this save game, is I think 4 or 5 episodes ahead of where I am actually on the releases. So there's actually more that's been done in the meantime. And it's been a few days since I've been online with Factorio, so I'm gonna just roam around and we're gonna look at and see what's what and what needs to be done. Some of the things I wanted to look at based on user feedback were plastic, which can apparently be made in the motor reactors, which makes sense. I mean, everything can be converted to unicomp and then converted into something else. There's coal, where I want to set up get a design for coal. And hello, whoever's joining. Just gonna say hello. I'm gonna be digging back through my comments and stuff too, to take a look. Anyway, just want to do a little exploration and see what people have to offer. Everybody really likes to comment and chime in, so here's your chance in a live situation to contribute, to help, to add any ideas you might have, or if you want to just kick back and watch, that's cool too. Feel free to lurk. Feel free to chat, to come in and give some commentary, whatever you want to do. That's fine. This is just going to be a sandbox, and at the end, I'm going to be loading I'm not going to be saving it in and incorporating what I do here into the series. It's just going to be to mess around. I'm just going to start working forward. I think I need to do a few things, like this blue pellets are kind of, I think I need to up my my mining here on the blue stuff, and it's just because I have the old mining drills. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. Like I said, if people want to contribute, they can. If they don't, well, at least I have some time to screw around and figure stuff out a little bit better. So there you go. Some mining drills. I probably won't be continuously narrating like I do for the regular series, just because I don't really intend this to be sort of a I'm not sure if I'm going to leave this up on the site or not. I'm going to probably just mark it private after everything's done, and then and that'll be it. It won't see the light of day beyond today. So there you go. All right, well that ought to help the Duratol production. Oh yeah, the other thing I need to... So I have a list of stuff here. So coal, plastic, oil, power, washing, artifacts. And let's see. I'm going to I need to respond to some comments online, so I'm going to be doing that too. My channel here. Yeah, I wish there was a better... I guess I could have advertised this in advance. It would be a little bit easier to promote, get more viewers to come watch and whatnot. But since I didn't plan it in advance and it's just basically spur of the moment, I'm just gonna go on with my own thing here. Alright, so what do I need to do? I need to make some of these green chips. I need to make some of these wafers, so I can get some designs for those. I think those are just assemblers, so I better make some assemblers. Got a few already, it looks like. So I'm gonna get started there, and I'm kind of waiting to do some of the other stuff just in case more people decide to show up. Where's my spreadsheet here? Okay, so fuel cells, light green circuits. I think I'm going to do 4. I'm just going to do 4. So this was the next thing I wanted to do, was these alien fuel cells. I actually wanted to do it over there, but I didn't have the long-handed inserters at the time, so I'm going to do it now. Hello to those people joining. Feel free to comment. Feel free to list off the things I'm doing wrong and tell me how to fix it. Definitely be appreciated. I suppose that's not the best way to put it, but that's how it kind of comes across sometimes. Anyway, I'm planning... I don't know if it's making sense. I see there's some more people joining right now. But what I want to do is I just want to make... I just want to work on some designs and stuff and do some experimenting and that kind of stuff that I'm going to incorporate into later episodes of the series. So feel free to comment, contribute. Excuse me. Let's see, what do these need? These need both blocks and iron. So let's see, we got the blocks, the green blocks here. I suppose I should probably move this over one. And I'm just getting started, so there's a little bit of a warm-up period to get things rolling. I don't know if you guys, when you play, sometimes it takes a minute to do that. Hey, what's up, Con? So I just was reading your comment about the wailing and crying. Thanks for that. What I want to do is I want guys like you to take a look here, and now we have a chance to talk to me directly. You know, and if you think I got to work on something, or if something's messed up or whatever, or there's a better way to do it, I mean, now's the time. And then later, I'll take these ideas, I'm going to incorporate them into the series. So that's what the idea is here. I haven't really got going yet. There's a few things I want to do. Like we had talked a lot about coal, talked a lot about using the Simoda restructors to do coal into plastic and do washing, do artifact mining, that kind of stuff. So I just kind of want to get all that stuff, figured out and maybe look at farming a little bit, all the different things that that everybody's been talking about in comments. Because I'm way ahead in videos. I think I'm up to episode like 21 or 22 in the videos. So, yeah. So this is the chance to just basically do some experimentation, at least for the near future. I mean, I know there's going to be stuff later on too that that needs to be looked at, but for now, actually, I think I can turn this around. So if you got any ideas? Yeah, the corn. I'm gonna look at the corn. I definitely want to do the first thing I'm probably gonna do after I get some of this other crap built is just look at the coal. I like the ideas that you guys had about the 1-to-1 ratio and doing some direct stuff, direct insertion. I had made a design that used belts, and I was using more of like a 1-4-1 design, but I like you guys' idea. I'm gonna go see if I can implement that. At least get like sort of a working model of it, and go from there. So first things first, though, I need to get some of this stuff going here. I've got so much going on right now. It's hard to get everything focused in my head. You know what I'm saying? So let's see here. I need to get, first of all, like a combo of these guys. And a lot of this stuff I'm going to do today, I'm just going to be slapping stuff together because I just wanted to get it to work. So it may not necessarily be the most beautiful things. Let's see here. So if I split this off here. And do something like this. I think I can get a half belt of blue and a half belt of the green. And then I could send iron through over here. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, just going to do some experimenting. And I do have those, I finally have those, a few of those long-handed inserters anyway. Yeah, like a lot of times, I look at, people are commenting and stuff. I'm looking at the time I've spent playing. Maybe I'm up to about 9 hours now, and there's stuff I could do. And obviously you can always do it better. You can always do it differently. But, it's easy to be critical when you have a game that's like 40 hours deep or whatever, and you've had a chance to really go through everything. But, and maybe I should have done that a little bit more before I started the series. But, here we are. So I gotta go with what I'm doing now. And yeah, I mean, you guys obviously know this stuff better than I do. But that's what this is for. This is to try to figure stuff out, So let's see here. I want to have 2 outputs because these, I believe, have they have the Tacanic signs come out. I'm gonna have to make more of these. I can't remember what the prime ingredient was. Oh yeah, it's the orange stuff. I got plenty of that now. So make those. And I think I need some regular filter inserters, which I am making, but they're a long walk, so I'm just gonna make some more here. Yeah, before I started this, I did do I played for maybe 20 or 30 hours with Yuoki mods. So I mean, I know I got the gist of it, but I don't have the subtleties of it like you guys do, where where I realized, hey, you can use corn to make lubricant, or you can transmute, direct mine into a soda restructure, transmute it into plastic. I mean, those things are, it's not obvious that you can do that. I mean, to some degree it is, because I guess I could just sort of look, just go through every single item in here and be like, oh, okay, yeah. But, they're all production chains and stuff, and, the farming isn't exactly simple. When you start looking at, I need DNA. Well, how do I get the DNA? Oh, I need to make meat, but how do I get the meat? Oh, I have to kill aliens, etc., etc. So, yeah. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate that. And welcome to the little live stream we're doing here. Yeah, it's cool. Like, people have been coming on board and stuff. I mean, a lot of good comments. It's just the snarky ones that kind of get under my skin a little bit. But I'm learning to deal. I mean, I knew like coming into YouTube that you have to kind of have a bit of a thick skin because people can be cruel sometimes, And I'm not saying you guys are or anything. I'm just saying, like, sometimes I'm just like, damn, dude, I need to up my game or something here. All right, so let's filter this stuff out and at least get something moving here. Okay, we got alien fuel cells and titanic signs, so we need the alien fuel cells to be here. And then after I do this, I'm going to go work on the coal, at least to take a look at that, something that you guys have already talked about. So let me do this. Where are those? They're under trade. Okay. Yeah, I mean, also in my series, I'm trying to really talk about. Yeah, I know Control F. Yeah, definitely. Let's see, I need a box to yank these signs out of here. Let's put it down here. More boxes. Let's make some steel chests for the other side. Actually, I need to leave room for I need a splitter here just to balance this sucker. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to like going down and messing around on some of the stuff that we had talked about in comments, because I want to incorporate that stuff as soon as possible into the game. I need to do washing as well. Like I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to say about washing and the ratios and stuff on that, because I just don't know them at all. I set up washing in my experimental one, not realizing at first that you could actually take the pure copper and iron and smelt it. So it took me a long time like even after I had done that, I'm like, oh shit, you can actually do that, and it produces an extra copper basically. So it's like a 20% improvement or something like that. So, okay. Well, we got these going. Let me get my steel box in place here. And I'm just kind of slapping stuff together. So that's gonna move on. I think this line was for the fuel cells, so I'm just gonna do that there. Okay, so there's the fuel cells. That's one of the first things to get done I wanted to do. So that looks easy, and I think that this design, this 2 lanes on one side, 2 lanes on the other, just have a simple balancer and a place to pull out the titanic signs. I think this I'm going to probably blueprint this and just spam it down here for all the things like these green circuits, these wafers, all the things that use assemblers. All the way up to these coils and everything like that. Like, I don't necessarily always need 2 input lines, but even with 1, it's kind of the same idea. Or if there's no titanic signs being produced, then this line won't exist. But I think that this design is pretty basic, and I can probably just move on down the line. If you guys got a better idea for these, I'm open to hear it. But I think for most of the basic production things that this is going to work, so I don't really need to go too deep into that. I really want to look at the things like coal and whatnot. And hey Zothan, thanks for popping on here. I'm hoping that you guys will have some ideas. So let me see here. I got a bunch of presses. I've got crushers. I've got washers. So let's head on down to the coal area, and I'm gonna see if I can set up a the washing ratios. Yeah, well, I'll do washing after I do coal. But anyway, I wanted to head down here and get you guys' thoughts on the coal designs. So I've got a space down here that I cleared out in a previous episode. There's plenty of room for it, but and like I said, I like off camera, I made my own design. Yeah, I don't need these anymore, do I? But after listening to what you guys had to say in the comments, it made sense. And I'm just going to sort of put together what I think you meant, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. All right, so let's see here. So under industry, the first thing to do, I suppose, is to crush. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The thing, Jow, is that eventually you get those really good 32 by 32 these substations that cover so much area that you can really pack stuff in if you want to. But I mean, I find leaving space is good anyway. You know, there's nothing wrong with leaving space for stuff. Every design doesn't have to be the most compact designs. Yeah, belt stops goes into the. So okay, let me get this crusher thing going here. So you say so one crusher. Now these aren't the electrics yet, which is going to be a bit of a different thing as well. Was you guys' designs with the electrics in mind, or was it with the basics? That's a good question, I suppose, to ask. What do I need? I need engines for these, unfortunately. I guess well, these ones need electric engines. Oh, those are the maintenance ones. I would just need engines. It works for both. It's probably because, yeah, I mean, it's fuel, right? So the fuel is being just fed into the crusher. So all right, let me just do one crusher, and then I guess it's not crushers, it's presses on the second part, and then a presser coming out. So is it something like this that you guys are talking about? Like, so I get the coal going into the presses and then out, and then I think at the end here I would have a filter inserter and a long-handed filter inserter, if I have any more of those, coming out. Do my presses on the left. Okay. So like this. There's a little bit, by the way, there's a little bit of delay in the live stream. I think it's about 10 or 15 seconds. Would this not work, what I'm doing here? Like that? Yep, to what? Like, you have to be a little more specific because, like I said, the time delay makes it a little bit weird. So I was just thinking that, like, out here could come the coal stacks, and then here could be the Titanic signs, and then I could just blueprint this and just spam it to the left. Oh, double up top and bottom. Like, oh, just, you know, mirror it here on the coal line. Is that what you mean? Yeah, double up top and bottom. Well, let me power this up real quick and see what happens. I guess I got to put the filters on here. Okay, so that would be a one-sided belt anyway, and then I could stop the coal once I've eaten up all the throughput by blueprinting this and making more of them. I could just stop the stuff. Anyway, that's what I sort of envisioned that you guys had in mind. I definitely see where I could flip that around. Let me make a new blueprint here. I'm gonna keep that one. Make a couple actually. I don't know how many of these long-handed filter inserters I have, but I'll make it. I can't make any more, damn it. What do I need? I need blue dust. Yeah, okay. So how does that pan out when you switch to electric and they're a lot bigger? I'm still not sure what you mean, Con, by the left and right setup. Let me snip this real quick. Yeah, I'm out of power poles, damn it. I'm always out of something. Okay, I see. I'm doing so if I do it from left to right, it just nudges down a couple spaces. Yeah. Yeah, I think one on top of the coal line and one on the bottom. So you're saying, like, let me pull up my blueprint here. I think this is what you're saying, if I can find it. Is to do this, like up above here. Like if I put a ghost image here. Is that what you mean? Actually, hang on, guys. I know that this is not exactly like a pro YouTube thing move here, but I'm going to go get a refill on coffee. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. I'll be right back. And you can let me know in the meantime. Oh, hang on. Okay. So 90 degrees, not 180 degrees. I got you. Yeah. I'll pour you guys a cup, no problem. Come on over. Let's see here. Where did it go? So 90 degrees. So what do you... So where does the coal go if I do it 90 degrees that's different than how I'm doing it? I mean, do you just veer it off and just go a different direction? Maybe I'm just really not... I'm not getting it here. Let me put one down here. And you guys can tell me. Alright, so if I do it 90 degrees there. So the coal input would be coming up here. Am I out of... I'm out of construction bots, damn it. Or wait, I have more in my inventory. There we go. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, man. I'm just not seeing it. Maybe I'd have to see a picture or something. Let me try to do what you guys are saying. We got the crushers. All right. This is kind of hard with the delay to... So if I say I put a crusher here, right? Have the crushers on the output of the coal line. Okay? And terminate the line at the crushers. Yeah? So let's say I had 4 crushers. Okay. And then I got presses somewhere. But yeah, I just was thinking that they don't fit. Oh, I see. One crusher above, one crusher below. Okay. Working on it. All right, one above, one below. Let me remove those. So far so good. One crusher. Gotcha. I'm gonna move it. Let me move them over a little bit. All right. One crusher up, one crusher down. And then presses. And you were saying maybe long-handed inserters so that there was room for the presses. Is that right? Like this? And then the final press over here, or I could do it the other way, obviously. like that. Does that look more like what you're talking about? Okay, so you're saying, like, I think, let me pull this one up. So you're saying, like, have a box in the middle for Titanic signs or something like that? Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, this one makes sense to me. It works. I mean, I definitely see how you could do some sort of messing with the rotation and maybe make it a little more compact or whatever. That could be something I could mess around with. Or, you know, in the meantime, if you got a picture of it, that would probably be the most useful thing. You could just drop it in a comment or something. In the future, you don't have to do it right now or anything. I mean, if you want to, I mean, that would be totally cool. But if not, you know, don't worry about it. I mean, it's not like, you know, I'm making the video series, not you guys, right? So I don't want to pressure anyone into anything. Okay. And then I think the electric design is basically going to be the same thing, but just going to take up more space, I assume. Yeah, I do know that those crushers can really crush the coal pretty quick, and I can see that I'm not even getting coal. Well, I only have three of these dinky miners here. Those aren't M's. Let me up this just for the just for our little playthrough here. All right. Yeah, you know, hey guys, I just want to tell you guys that thanks for all the comments. Seriously, like, it's really helpful. I mean, it motivates me to play better. You know, to really look at stuff a little bit more. You know, you guys are calling out stuff that I hadn't even thought of. So, yeah, I mean, it totally. It's going to make for a better series in the end. So even if I get a little pissy about it at times, it's still definitely appreciated. And I know you guys aren't trying to like be dicks or whatever. So I'm not saying that at all. Sometimes I'm just like, God damn it, I can't seem to get it right, you know, in the eyes of people who've spent a lot of time doing this. So yeah. Mixed belt. Wait, what? Anyway, I missed what you're referring to in your comment, Con. Did I pass by something? I don't know. I'm zooming out. What's going on? Oh, this one. Yeah, you're right. It was probably gonna. I get what you're saying now. Yeah, it's probably gonna mine some Duratal. It doesn't even matter. You know, like I said, this save game. This is the current save game for the series, and I'm gonna be rolling it back. Anything I do here today is gonna be destroyed, and I'm gonna redo it in the series. So I'm not too worried about screwing up and making mistakes. All right. So really quick, like what I wanted to do next was I can't remember if it was you guys or if it was Iron Wolf or who it was who was talking about plastic. So raise your hand if it was you about plastic. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, Durtalt. Wait, what? Back in the base? Did I drop one onto the line? Looks like my copper is turned to crap. There's not much going through there. Yeah. I see what you guys were talking about. Let me make some. Let me grab some supplies, and I'll come fix that. I got to get some more belts and stuff anyway. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, my splitter, which started grabbing off that other belt. Yeah, I'll fix that real quick. Okay, so Con, yeah, you're the one who brought up that you could transmute the Unicomp into plastic. I mean, ugh, let me get these off of there. Yeah, that's great. I honestly didn't know you could do that. So it looks like this line here should not be for fuel cells either. It should be for the orange stuff. I'm probably gonna just deal with that at a later date here. I don't think these structural elements need to go through. I'm just gonna grab a stack of them though. Okay, I got a bunch of coal. I got a bunch of crap in my inventory I need to get rid of, but I'll do that in a minute. Okay, so let me look at that real quick. So that's under trade and plastic bars. So it's 8 plastic bars per Unicomp. Oh shit, really? Aliens? Alright. I'm wondering which aliens are going to come at me. Probably the ones that are not on the map that I can see. Well, I guess I'll just have to wait and see. I better make some ammo. I knew this was inevitable and coming soon, but I also have a flamethrower somewhere. I've got some fuel for that. Yeah, I really like the idea of doing the plastic. Or actually, let me go over here and look at it, because where I set up plastic, I don't know if I'm there in the released videos. Wait. Where is the attack? All right. I got to deal with these biters real quick. They came from the northwest, maybe. Yeah, let me go deal with these biters real quick. Hopefully they're not tough enough that I have to worry too much. I think I could swap out my termite bots, at least for now, with the flamethrower. Just go get rid of these guys just so that I can play in peace for a little bit. Yeah, I did fix the oil shortage, and then I know you guys are gonna kill me for like burning the yellow and red oil, but the reason I was, I know better about those oils, but it's like I just want the videos to keep moving. I don't want to. Well, I'm gonna burn down this forest. Screw it. Yeah, anyway, the reason I did that was just in the interest of keeping the videos moving rather than figuring out systems. I mean, like Yuoki was talking about adding a train system to carry it. So I'm like, man, I'm not even close to like getting that stuff going. Yeah, that's what I'm going to look at, Zothan. All right. Oh, did I miss a base? Yeah, I did. There's one higher. Hopefully that took care of it. Okay. Alright, I don't need those alien artifacts. I don't plan on continuing on here, so let's head back. Yeah, I saw that. I got the nest. Alright. So yeah, I'm really, really intrigued about it. I might redo this. Because what I've done, I don't know if I've done this in the series or not, but I ran coal over here because plastic in the vanilla requires coal, and I didn't want to bring the coal up from the other areas because I had planned on turning that into coal stacks. So I did it here. Yeah, I know, I got so much freaking to do. But if I can get the oil to do it. That would be way better. So let's see here. Or actually, not even the oil. It's more like I've got this big green patch here. And so if I throw down some, let me put down some Oda real quick. I've never used Discord. I don't even really know what it is, but yeah, I thought about that, or like oh man, what's the other one? Twitch. Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I don't think really people want to watch anything other than Factorio that I'm doing. Like, I play Rocksmith a lot. I do a lot of like, I've been playing Ghost Recon quite a bit. I've been playing some Elder Scrolls Online, and I'm thinking that people basically are just interested in seeing the Factorio stuff. So I don't know. Like, I don't know if it would be useful or not to. I think I need some more miners here. But yeah, for the Factorio stuff where you could share the stuff, that would definitely be better, for sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, I really have never done much of that stuff. So one miner into Samoda should really give enough plastic to power the whole base. Okay, let's try it. Make some more power poles here. I need some more resources real quick. I'm out of, what am I out of? Steel? Yeah. I'd like to drop off all this coal, but I'm not sure if, yeah, actually these are based on coal, aren't they? I can just drop them here. Yeah, seriously, if that plastic thing is genius, man. Like, that's gonna be awesome. Because it's just such a weird place. Like, plastic has to be so far down the production line, and weaving all those pipes and stuff down there to get it to work is, I mean, it's not hard. It's just like, it just feels wrong, you know? It just feels like it's out of place. It shouldn't really need to be like that. What am I doing? I'm getting steel. Yeah. Let me just zoom up some plastic, or not plastic, steel. I've got a box over here with steel. Eventually I'm going to move these boxes to the left somewhere so that the robots will have a shorter path and be more efficient with them. God, what is up with copper? Just mining? I'm just trying to see what's up with... Yeah, it looks like it's all just being used. Yeah, hey, that's pretty cool, Jao. Like, you know, I was trying to think of what I could do, like, on my channel so far. Basically, the two main things that I've done are the Bob's Mods stuff, which I started with. And the reason why I chose that when I started YouTubing was I didn't think anyone was going to watch. You know, I honestly thought, well, here's something that's so niche that I can figure out how to YouTube, and nobody's really going to pay attention to it. And I can do a series on that, you know, and like I love Factorio. It's going to be fun. And you know, people started to catch on and started to watch, and I'm like completely overjoyed by that and thought it was super cool. And like, I think with the Yuoki stuff, I think more people now know about my little channel and stuff, and have started to catch on. And so like, the thing that I started like with no intention of being like a major public thing turned into like the biggest thing on my channel. So I'm gonna work on that and just try to make it better. You know, what am I doing? I get to talking and I forget what I'm doing. So, but anyway, back to your point about going slow is one of the things I thought I wanted to do, just to sort of make a more accessible series to a wider audience, would be to make something with vanilla, you know. And I was thinking maybe some sort of tutorial series or something for newer players. Yeah, I'm gonna skip I have red circuit cards now, Con. I'm gonna skip steel furnaces and go straight to electric, and just up my power production. So yeah. That's one thing. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm mining directly in here. So I want to convert this into, or first it goes into Unicomp. So that's, where is it? This one, green. That makes sense. So how many does it take to make 1 in 10? Okay. So then another Samoda. Yeah, that's the problem about doing vanilla Factorio, is that there's so many people doing it. I mean, there's a lot of good tutorials out there. Like I mean, I haven't watched very much of Catherine of Sky stuff, but I've watched a lot of Arumba stuff. I've watched a lot of Bentham, Stejo, and those guys. Um, so I mean, I know there's a bunch of stuff out there. I just thought maybe I could do some sort of twist on it or something unique. I don't know. The electrics are not needed. The engine. Um, yeah, I mean, I could set up engines now if I want to. I mean, I have all the stuff to easily to set up engines. I do have lubricant too for electrics if I want to, electric engines. But I was just thinking that the electric furnaces wouldn't consume any of the fuel, so that it would just be more efficient that way, and I would just send the fuel to make more power generation. So I'm just going to put this into a box for now. So we're backed up on the Unicomp. I'm going to need to wait and see if this. Wow, that really does crank out the plastic, doesn't it? Holy shit, that's a lot of plastic. I'm going to need faster. I'm going to need some of those Yuoki inserters. These guys. Yeah, you are so right, man, about this about this plastic. Get some coffee in me here. All right, well that's gonna solve that problem. I'm gonna undo my whole coal line and switch to this for plastic. I mean, this is so much more reliable than the whole coal thing anyway. That's freaking sweet. I'm gonna put down one more here. So what else would make sense to convert the yeah, my steel output. So what else would make sense to convert this green stuff, or just some of the Duratol or Natriol in general? What would be better things to? I mean, would it make sense to turn this stuff into petroleum gas or to other stuff, and just basically not do refineries? I mean, if I can make petroleum gas, that's all I need to make batteries and stuff for Blue Science. I mean, with this, I mean, I have huge deposits of this green stuff laying all over the place. What about the Frank and Pepe stuff? Well, I don't want to. I mean, yeah, I hear what you're saying. I think, but I don't want to cheat necessarily. I don't want to. I don't want to break the game. If I mean unlimited Unicomp, so like you could do a loop where you make something in a Unicomp and there's more coming out than there is. Yeah, I mean I know what the Frank and Pepe thing is, but like what about it? I think I missed something here. Scrolling up, Zothan. Sorry. 300. Oh, to make the smelters. Yeah, 300 tokens. Oh, they do, huh? Okay. What do I need to make those? Do I need any sort of So I need the tacanic signs. But once I get the coal going, the tacanic signs really aren't that much of a problem. There's probably thousands of those by now. So what else? Advanced machine frames. So I need electric engines. I think I have everything else. But yeah, it does look like these take quite a lot of resources in general to make. 2.2K green dust, 455 blue dust, all the other stuff. 684 orange things. Well, what do you guys think? Should I work on washing, or should I get electric engines going and do some of that stuff? I was thinking about setting up, looking at washing and looking at the data fragments mining system, because that's a whole thing there too, and I don't know what the ratios are. I kind of have been eyeballing that in the past. Yeah, I mean, I think I can whip engines up together pretty quick. Let me see about that. Excuse me, man. These allergies suck during springtime. Let's see if I have a good spot I can make engines. I guess I could just put it over the top of the green stuff here. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll disassemble this. Screw it. I can just continue the bus on a little bit longer. I need to re-enable my termite bots. Yeah, I think eventually you figure out the fluid stuff and it's not so bad. I've never really got to the point with the fluids where it was a problem. Well, like one thing that was cool was using Factorio, that mod, to you build all of your petroleum stuff in one little factory and then just have the pipes coming out of it with all the things you need. That was one. That's one way to take care of that problem. If you don't like the logistics of moving the pipes around very much, you can just do it in the Factorio. I saw that they got a new, yeah, you can, Yuoki actually has its own barreling stuff too. I haven't really messed with that very much. I'm going to have to, though, when it comes to trains. What am I doing here? I'm trying to get my termite bots. There. Yeah, I haven't messed with the trains at all. I've never made a single Yuoki train, so I'm sure maybe I'll do like a live stream once every couple of weeks or something. And if you guys are around, it's super helpful, because you guys have played through this so much. I think you know it better than I do. Let me get this bus down the line a little bit more here. I'm assuming that that Yuoki's fluid system is kind of like Bob's mods. I'm imagining, or like Rail Tanker. I'm guessing. It looked like it just from the outputs. Yeah, I'm extending the bus down here so that I can build engines past the green patch. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna have to pick up some more construction bots. I'm about to run out. Need some more belts too. Yeah, was it? I can't remember who was saying that the trains themselves were different dimensions. Like, remember how Factorio used to, the trains would be longer in one direction than the other. Now they fixed that with like 0.13 or something, but are some of the Yuoki trains still like that? Oh, they instantly load. Wow, no shit. Okay. I suppose I probably. Do you think? Hey, do you think I should check out corn for the lube for the electric engines while we're doing that? I mean, that's one of the things I did want to look at. That you guys were talking about. Now, I did set up corn before, like once, and I think I have some alien artifacts. I don't know if I have enough to make DNA. Like, I think you need a little bit to, like, kickstart the whole process. I can't really remember off the top of my head, but I could... yeah, okay, well, let's take a look at that, too. Let me get engines first, like regular engines, and then I'll look at corn real quick. Let's see here. I'm just going to kind of line this up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 8 for engines. I don't know. Like I made 3 in my testing, and three for regular engines just was not enough. I'm thinking maybe 8. Let's see. So I'm gonna need to make pipes. I'm gonna need to make gears. So maybe I should do that somewhere here. You think 16? Yeah, that would make sense, but man, that just seems like a lot. Like a lot of those ratios that we're dealing with are for, for completely running 100% speed. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder about that. Like, is it really worth it? But I mean, it doesn't hurt, I suppose, to make more. I think for now, 8, but maybe in my real production, I'll do 16. I mean, that seems like a nice round number. Let's see here. I want... Yeah, I can always add more. That's definitely true. So what I'm thinking here is just to have some iron come up here. And I'm thinking one of these will probably be enough for pipes and for gears. Does this look like it would work? Let's see. More power poles. Okay, so that would be pipes and gears on one line, and then this would be what, steel? Yeah, so steel will come up. I feel like I should look over at the comments, but I'm I'm focused. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think this will probably create enough pipes and gears too. Or, and if it doesn't, I can always add more. Where did my undergrounds go? There they are. Alright, so there's steel. And now we're going to get some of these made, and then when iron gets up there, it'll start cranking out. Okay, so there's gears and pipes. Now in my other design, what I had done is I had just continued on up, and I left a gap, and then I made electric engines above the regular engines. But I think because I'm making so many regular engines, that I'm going to kind of run it down into like a U shape, and then just like immediately back up for electrics. Okay, so once I get these regular engines in, let me finish this up. Actually, that's not going to work, is it? All right, so let me get this stuff pulled in. Am I out? I guess so. I have a I have to grab some more inserters. Yeah, as soon as I get these the electric engines, I can make the Frank and Pepe's, and I can then I'll have a chance to like just take a look at those and see what you guys are talking about. Like I made a couple of them in my testing, but I didn't really like I didn't really look too closely at them. So that's something that'll be a good thing to do today. Once I get the electric engines made, and we'll do corn to have that happen. So let me finish this up real quick. Yeah, and then once we get the Frank and Pepe stuff, I can look at the washing and see what that's all about. I think there was... I know there's some recipes that take the pure iron directly or pure copper, but there aren't very many. I can't remember what exactly they were, but I know I need it. All right, just kind of spamming that stuff together. All right. Yeah, I do remember I do remember that I needed a ton of basic engines. So looks like they're being made, and we got the first ones coming out of the production line now. So looks like we're good there, and then I can start the electrics over here. All right. And then as soon as I get the, other than the pipes and whatnot in place, I can look at corn. So just one sec. All right. So these need the green circuits. Let me move these over one here. Okay, so we'll have the output here, and then let me do some little pipe mumbo jumbo. Now I'm gonna make a more even number. I just ran out of assemblers, so whatever I have here is gonna have to do for now. But I'm definitely gonna make more of these in my my real series. Okay, so that looks like a legit setup here. Okay, just need some outputs. Okay, so let's let me read back on the comments since I've been building for a second. Okay, so pure iron crushed nitrile makes impact ammo. But see, the thing is like as far as ammo and weaponry goes, I made that this suit. Let me find it real quick. This suit here, I Am Walking Death, and it's not even that. It's more like this minigun here, right? This minigun. I mean, even with regular ammo, it doesn't even have to be piercing ammo. It just lays waste to everything. So I don't even know, like, if it's worth making like more serious military stuff, because it's just like you can. It makes that hum like an A10. You know, it's like, and then like everything's dead. So I don't know if it's even really necessary to make better military. Just make a minigun and then just kill everything. So I don't know. I mean, I guess I could for completeness. All right, let's see here. I'm going to look at corn. Okay. Yuoki liquids pipes made out of Unicomp. Yeah. I mean, I know. Where are those pipes? Oh, they're under liquids, right? Yeah. Yeah, these guys here. I've been kind of saving those for like power generation, but I would like to do more make it more Yuoki looking, like in general. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do that. I kind of need robots, you know, like for a lot of this stuff. Like I would like to do more, but it feels like it would just take too long to like sew everything together with the logistics and stuff to do like a proper like assembly area for these pipes, for example, because without having robots to sort of bring things over, I would have to spend an entire episode making that happen. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like that's why, I mean, like when I personally, you know, play solo, I do things quite a bit differently because I'm not trying to hurry anything or make it. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I guess these can't. I guess these don't overwrite. I thought they would, but they don't. Let's see. So I just have to yank those up. Yeah, I'm gonna start making these pipes and using these instead. I have I've got a lot of Unicomp coming out because I'm doing the mining and stuff, so why not? All right, let's look at corn. All right, man. See you later. See you, Con. Zothan and those guys, you guys can help me with the corn here. So let's see. Framed farm. I believe that's what I need. Not the ranch is for the creatures, and this is for the fish. So let me make a couple of these farms. And that'll be the base point for this farming stuff. And just for somewhere to put it, I think up here. And then I'll be able to run that, whatever the output is, the lubricant down below. Okay, so how do I make corn? So I need corn seed, right? So how do I get corn seed? Okay, and this is the one, it needs corn. This is the one where I was really confused for a while. Because it's like you need DNA to get it started or something. This one is so confusing. So in order to make corn seed, you need 20 corn, but how do you make the seed? I think there is a machine. I think it was the DNA splicer. Does that sound right? This guy here. I got the engines. I got the H metal. Ooh, do I need... Let me grab some materials real quick and see if I can make that. Yeah, I'm a little... So you do need the science stuff? Is there something that I can do from trade to get that? Well, maybe you guys can answer that question while I'm gathering up some supplies. Like how do you get that first one? Like I'm all for doing it, but I need to be able to get it. Let's see, I need more iron. I think I can just pull off the belt, to be honest. I don't feel like running all the way down there. How am I doing on... I got belts. I've got inserters. Do I have Unicomp? I do have some Unicomp. I think I'm good. Let me grab some blue. I think I need some more blue stuff just in general. It uses vials. Okay, hang on a second. Let me finish this and then I'll go look. I think I need a box here for this stuff. Okay. Let's see here. Fourth row, first item. Okay. That doesn't look right. Or frozen. Oh, sorry, fifth row. Okay. Yeah, there's the corn seed. Oh, okay. 35 green science packs. And 40 dirt. Okay, well, I know how to make dirt. We're going to have unlimited dirt when we start artifact mining. Yeah, dirt, I can just do a miner and make some dirt. Just for this, to get that first corn seed. Let me grab some green science while I'm over here. Alright, so special drills. That's a system I wanted to look at today too, is to get that artifact stuff going. Let's see here. Alright, so how much dirt did it need? It needs... Oh, dirt's a washer. No, dirt's the drill, right? Or can it... Is it both? Like, I think that when you process the stuff from the washers, it comes out as dirt, but eventually. But yeah. Let me get a couple more actually going here. Speed up this process. Oh, God dang it. Okay, so dirt, and then I got the science. Did I have 35 of those? I believe so. Yeah, I grabbed 56 of them, so I have enough for one, at least. Okay, so just need a little bit more dirt. Let that build for a second. Yeah, the whole what do you guys do with your the byproducts from washing, like the wastewater and stuff? Now it comes out into the mud and the toxic dust, I think. So what do you end up doing with that stuff in the end? Do you burn the mud balls or whatever it is as fuel, or do you feed them into a Samoda to convert them into something else? Or I'm just curious what you guys do with your stuff. Like, I mean, we'll get into that in a bit, but yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, my science has stopped because I need to feed these boxes by hand. I forgot about that. Okay, that should be enough for corn. You make surplus acid? Like sulfuric acid? Quart? Yeah. So what do you do with the mud? Okay, so you do go to unit. You got Zothan goes to Unicomp. Okay. That's because that's what I was doing too, but I was feeling like I was missing something, like maybe I should have done something different with it, but that sounds like it's correct. Yeah, I think Yuoki was saying that mud balls make a good fuel source, or infused mud, but I don't have the power for infusing anything yet. So let's see here. Corn seed. I think I have one now. Now I need water. So let's do the whole liquid thing. Actually, I think I might have some of this stuff already. Well, I can actually make a water generator. Do you think it's good enough to do the water pump, or do I think I need a water generator for this stuff? Where'd that go? I lost my... there it is. I was thinking of doing something like this. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Quirt, is that like it feels like it takes like a lot of energy and stuff to run those infusers, and like I want to be constantly running those alien infusers to make those crystals, those pink crystal things. Wherever they might be. Hell, I don't know. I probably have to have an infuser, or these things, the quatrinium and all that, or yeah, these transmuted UCA2s. Now, you guys were telling me that you can get these through farming, basically by trading in some meat or something. Yeah, but I feel like that's like far off in the distance. But anyway, my point is that like I need to make these instead of making like infused mud. Like I don't know, like I feel like if I have the choice between the two and I have say 150 megawatts of power, that my choice is going to be these crystals all day long because I need them to make robots and all kinds of stuff. Whereas this is just something I burn, you know? So it feels like that's like super late game, like if you have like just tons of power coming from somewhere. Anyway, back to my farming thing here. Okay, so I've got water going in. Yeah, it needs a lot of water, but over a very long time. So you think that this this system here is going to work? I could put a one of those buffer tanks, like some of these guys in between or something, that would allow the you know the low flow pump to fill up the buffer tank, and maybe that would just solve the problem. I could also keep an eye on it. From Quatrinium, which is also an alien infuser thing, right? If I can find it again. Okay, there's science. But those need the ancient data fragments, and I don't have that system set up either. Oh, and it's also, what are these things called? These the quantum composers. Yeah. Well, I need to get the lubricant going first. So, can I do that without getting that other stuff? Didn't I put the corn seed in? Oh yeah, I did. It's growing right now. Okay. Yeah, I haven't made any of the reputation, those things that you put on the whatever those are, the circular things. I'm not even sure where they are. Are they under energy? I'm scanning all the rows with my eyes here, and I'm not sure. I don't know what they're called. So, or actually, I can look here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm unable to go down there to hover over the thing that makes them. Do you guys know the name of it? That makes the reputation, that is, because I need to get one of those started too, just in general. Welcome back, Con. So we're setting up corn here. I've got my first corn. My harvest is in progress. Ancient monument. Okay. Thank you. Okay, it's under energy. Got it. Okay. So I need the electric engine, so we just need to keep going with corn here. Thanks. Yeah, ancient monument. I need to get like an array of those going. I mean, you don't need too much reputation, I found, but you at least need to get it going, because it takes a long time to make them, right? So yeah, and put some speed modules in them eventually. All right, so corn, just almost there. So this is one of those deals with like a little bit of a feedback loop, right? Where like some of the product needs to be fed back into the system to keep it going. So I probably need some filter inserters. I've got some. So let's see, corn's coming out, and some of it needs to go back in, but some of it doesn't. Actually, you know what I should build is I should build some more of those 2-sided 2x2 boxes would be better. And one of these, there's a 3x3, there's the 2x2. Okay. All right, so corn. Wow, there's a lot of corn. Holy moly. I'm going to need those better inserters too. Yeah, yeah, Con. We went through the process with the first corn seed, so we're good there. I'm just reading what Quirt and you guys were saying. Zelthun was saying here. So if you make the ancient monuments, use the vanilla beacons energy modules. Yeah, I think when I did it, I put some Yuoki speed modules in there. I think they can take 2, maybe. Um, yeah, I mean that stuff. I feels like it's still way off in the future. So I'm gonna need to feed some of these back in, right? Corn, or I need to make seeds. All right. So what? How do you make the corn seeds again? So the first one we made with crafting with dirt, but then the next ones can be made a different way, right? Okay, so what is that thing? Is it under the... Oh, there it is. The DNA splicer. So I have to... Oh, I need the... Okay, is this where I need the science? I mean, I can make a few more by hand, but that doesn't solve the problem. So I need 4 science signs in a factory or assembler. Yeah, it looks like I do. It looks like I need this DNA splicer to make more seeds. So now I have corn, but I don't have any way to make seeds other than the science and dirt way, which is not the way I need to do it. So yeah, let's start looking back. Now you just mentioned a minute ago the best way. You said easiest science signs are from Quadrinium. Man, I hope I can remember this stuff when I go back to the series. I think I might be getting a little far ahead here. Okay, so Quadrinium. That's under energy. And that requires the atomic composer. And if that requires an electric engine, I'm going to be pissed because the whole reason we're doing this is to get lubricant to make electric engines. Okay. Yeah, and of course it needs electric engines. So you see what the problem is here, guys? Like, I need lubricant to make the corn because I need electric engines to make the composer, and I need science. So I mean, it turns out that in the end, I have to use petroleum to get it over there. Damn it. Yeah, I think those merchant sites, I think that's a mistake. I think those are actually products, or right? I don't know. Like, I think you can make this without having 80 merchant signs. But I'm not sure. There was some that seem weird like that with the merchant signs where you don't really need them, but it shows that you do in the raw, but you don't really need them. So I'm not really sure what the deal is with that. It's very possible that you could need them here. I can make lube with Unicomp though, right? So maybe I should just mine the stuff. I mean, it seems like it would be easier just to do like we did with plastic. Down here and just make lube directly from a Samota. What do you think? I mean, this is kind of one of those things that feels like it's a little bit cheeseball, you know, because you're not really doing anything, but it's easy. Like if I were to just do this, or I think actually I can't make it. I can only destroy it. Yeah, I see that now. Con. Interesting. Okay. Can't do that. I can make crude, but I can't make lube. Now I do have lubricant. You know, I mean, I set up oil, like the whole thing, because I wanted to get blue science going. So you're saying that in an assembler I can make this stuff? I mean, I can, but that's the one with science, right? Oh. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. So it just takes 20 corn, and you don't need a DNA splicer. Okay. Well, my alignment is wrong here because I need to feed that back in there. So let me move that over. Let's see here. Let's get a little setup going. Thank you. I was being a bit thick there. I didn't realize that you could do that. Ah, shit. That's the downside of having a really fast pick, I guess. Where did my farm go? Where are you, farm? I know you're in others. All right, I think everything's lined back up. And I have a seed. And I have corn. Just I'm not looking at the comments right now. I'll look in a sec. I need to just set this up. Okay, so this is... So I need filter inserters here. So, come on. One will feed... the seeds back in here. And this one will pull out the nature science. Alright, so just have to wait for that to go. The nanobots are from their own mod. It's just called nanobots. I can't look at the mod menu, but it's just called nanobots. Yeah, I really like them. They're pretty cool. They don't. It's interesting because they don't work if there's a logistics network. You know, like if you put down a logistics node, a roboport, and you'll see the brownish area around it that shows the logistics area. They don't work inside that area. Yeah. So it's so they're useful early game, but then they kind of lose it later on. But there's some different stuff you can do with them later. I think there's also a new release of them or something like that. But I haven't looked too much into the later uses because once you get the robots and you have a personal roboport, you don't really need them, and they consume resources to make. So yeah, they're really cool though. They're really cool at the beginning. Yeah, I mean, I see what you guys are saying about the lube here, getting it set up here, but man, like, I know how to set up the oil, and I need the stuff for blue science, but yeah, let's see. Well, let me leave that to work for now. I want to get the damn engines made. So maybe I'll just pipe it over for a minute here, and then I can swap it over to the farm stuff afterwards. Do I have room? Let me go down one more. One more notch here. So yeah, I'm going to pipe over the lube from my petroleum area, and then I'll switch it over to the farm once the farm makes some more stuff. I just want to get a couple engines made. Actually, I can go further. Ah, damn it. I thought that this was on the upper line. Now this isn't going to work. Hang on. Now let's pull it up. Yeah, oil. I've already got all the oil stuff going from, it's something I'm familiar with, and it was easy. And like I said, ahead a few days on these videos. Like this video that I started here, that my save is on, is like episode 21, and I do that because I can't do this every day. I'm sure you guys can understand that. So I try to keep a buffer of a few episodes. In the meantime, since the ones that are on my channel, I've got all the oil stuff going. So I might as well make use of it. Oops. It's way the hell over here too. Ah, damn it. Belt threw me off. Am I out? I'm out. I'm running low on Unicomp. I'm gonna have to grab some more from got a whole bunch up there, I'm sure. Alright, here's lube, and look at that. Somehow I managed to go directly to it. It's a miracle. Alright. Yeah, oh god, look at all that Unicomp. That's sweet. I don't need that much. What am I doing? Yeah, like I feel like you could just transmute a lot of stuff to Unicomp and just sort of, make things a lot easier. Just use some motor reactors all over the place. My copper is looking pretty pathetic. Oh well. No problem, Quirt. Yeah. I would encourage you to watch him, but, obviously, whatever. If you don't want to, that's fine. It's cool. I just appreciate everyone's input, I want to figure this stuff out so that, like, in the comments for the next batch of videos I make, that, you guys at least understand where I'm coming from and what needs to be done. All right, so we got electric engines going. Let me route those actually down instead of up. So now I can make some of the things that need electric engines, which I've been really hoping for. All right. So let's go back and check in on corn. Okay, so it looks like this system is working. Do you guys have any improvements for... yeah, bigger generators. For sure, power. But do you guys have any suggestions for sort of scaling up this corn production, or do you think this is enough? Or now how... I don't know how many of these farms I need, basically, to run my factories. Let me see here. Okay, corn looks good. So how do we turn that into lube now? Okay, so vegetable oil. All right, so where do I find vegetable oil? Here, 100 corn. So that's in a press, huh? Okay. So let me put press down here. And I'm imagining this, now that I have some electric engines, did I pick any up? Let me pick some up. I can make an electric press probably. What are these missing? They're just slow. Yeah, let's see if I can make an electric press. Yeah, I can make a couple. Cool. I can stop using this fuel stuff. I always love it making the move to electric. It's so much better. I need some more inventory space too. Running out. I've got enough belts to last for a while. Alright, so here's an electric press. Just put it here. Actually, fluid's going to come out of this, right? Vegetable oil, is that right? Alright, let's see. Oh, it needs mechanical force, so an electric motor. I still have some H metal. Make a couple. So it goes into a chemical plant. Okay. Where did my motors go? Maybe they just haven't been built yet. There's one. Okay, looks like that's running. I need to filter out the nature signs. And if, I'm envisioning that robots are picking up all these signs and putting them in the storage network. I might make them actives, or I guess it doesn't really matter. You could kind of leave them there. But I definitely plan to make those logistics spots. Okay, so there we go. So corn's coming in. Now we just need to do the vegetable oil. Must be a different... Yeah, there we go. So does this also makes nature signs? Okay. I suppose I could consolidate these boxes into one box. I wonder if I could do that. Long filter. And oh, it's not. I guess I could move that over, huh? Yeah, I'm not paying attention. I'm just kind of slapping this together to get the idea. Let me go back and read comments now. Okay, electric press. You need electric engines for mechanical force. Yeah. Oh, right, because... yeah, don't need to filter that because there's no way for an inserter to pull liquid out of something. It doesn't hurt, but yeah, you're right. Okay. I will, if I remember to, I'll avoid that. But it looks like we have this thing is filling up. So let's pipe that down and swap it out. All right, that's cool, man. That is super cool. Like corn making lubricant. I'll just snip the petroleum version. And there we go. That is awesome. Oh no, Quirt, this is like I have my series, right? I'll just give a quick explanation. I have my series, and basically this is a save game I loaded, and I loaded the save game just to try to mess around with some stuff. All this stuff is going to disappear, and I'm just going to incorporate the ideas into my series as I go. But this is just a figure out some designs kind of stuff, and just work out the issues. So sulfuric acid with toxic dust, huh? I knew it made the ammo stuff, but I hadn't used it for... Maybe this area up here. I was going to do... Let me look at the map. So there's washing. So the washing I was going to take place over here on the map. And then the... I'm not sure where I was going to do the artifact mining. I mean, I guess that could just be anywhere. Because it just, you know, anywhere with dirt. Which is everywhere. So... I mean, so just to recap, so far, I have figured out that I'm going to... make plastic with Samotas, get rid of that coal line altogether, and I'm going to route the plastic over there. Or actually, you know what? I can just do it from here and just remove this plastic making altogether. So that's going to free up all that petroleum gas for other stuff. I've got a working design for coal processing into coal stacks. Now we can make lube out of corn. So yeah, getting quite a lot going. I think it's working pretty good. So you get that makes sense. That makes sense to get advanced processing. Yeah, one of the reasons I was just setting up the oil is because it's easy. I know how to do it. It gets the job done. But I mean, this is for Yuoki Industries, so it makes sense to do it the Yuoki way. And why is there a gap here? Oh, okay, there needs to be a gap there. Let me see here. All right, so I'm heading over here to do washing now. Yeah, Yuoki did mention that like yesterday, I think. So that's under what, energy? The batteries? So I'm not sure which one he was referring to. Yeah, I mean, I don't. How did they tie into the blue science? Like, how do you make a regular battery so that you can feed it into a science lab? Is that how it works? Titanic Signs make batteries, or? Where, in what kind of thing? Is it one of these atomic composers, maybe? I just need some coal, it looks like. Hey, what's up? Salih? I'm not sure how to say that. I'm just doing a little experimentation here today. Some design check-in. Let me see. Let me grab some coal real quick. I think I can make a quantum composer. Although that's not coal anymore, is it? That's all stacks. Okay. Yeah, it looks like my copper is really getting down to the wire. Let's see here. So let me see. Okay, so I have the empty battery cells. Okay. And so is it a chemical factory, or is it another assembler, or what, how? I don't think I have a chemical factory. Hang on a sec. Yeah, I do. There's a second crafting recipe. Aha. So where's the original one? Oh, it's over here. Okay. That's probably why I was confused, because there we go. So that one's the normal one with sulfuric acid and whatnot. And this one was with tecanic signs. And this one, it's just an assembler, huh? Oh, that's pretty cool. Although, yeah, I think what Quirt was saying, that to automate the tecanic signs, to get them up there, there would have to be like a belt or whatever. So this is one of those situations again where, like, I feel like this is something better for once you have a logistics network and you have the robots to switch over. What do you guys think of that? Like, just run the regular batteries until robots are made, which I actually have all the techs, I think, for robots. I just haven't made them because I didn't have electric engines. But so 5 batteries, yeah, 5 batteries at a time instead of 1. So what I'm thinking is, like, if I make this a passive supply chest and then set up the batteries where I have them and just basically replace that setup and remove the oil component altogether, that would work great, and it would make a lot more. I mean, this stuff is just basic stuff. Although the coal, it's another situation where I would need the coal. I would need a logistics spot carrying coal around. But, you know, if it's making 5 at a time, it might not be so bad. I'm going to write that down, because I don't want to forget about this batteries. In fact, I think I'm going to save this into its own save, so that I can at least come back and load this save and refer to the designs after the fact, after this live stream is over. But yeah, okay, I like that system. So I'm going to just keep that in mind. I can definitely set that up. I think I will wait. Since I already have battery set up, I'll wait until I have logistic spots to carry coal and tecanic signs around. Because those tecanic signs, I mean, they're used all over the place. So that's definitely something. Same with the Unicomp. I feel like that's definitely just made for logistic spots. All right, I want to move on to washing and take a look at that and see how we can set that up. Okay. So I'm going to get up here by where I think that if you do one ore, like if I did copper, the same system will work just as well for iron. So let's just do 1. And what time is it? It's like where I am, it's 12:40. So, like, why, what, Con? You're thinking just make them down there by the coal, or? I mean, either way, you have to ship something in, right? I mean, I could make them by the green dust. The green dust is on the bus. I mean, I was just thinking about sending the green dust up there. I have coal that's a lot closer. The one that I'm using for the plastic right now is a lot closer. I could bring in coal from there. I mean, I don't have to bring it in from down here. Anyway, let's work on washing. So I think let me turn on my nanobots here. I'm going to clear out some space, and we'll do washing for copper. And like you were saying, yeah, it's if I make it for copper, it's going to work for iron too. The same designs. Okay. So the first thing is that you have to, what do you do? I really can't remember. So let me look. Is it under energy? I'm looking for the pure iron. Let's just search for it. Oh no, there it is. I see it. Okay, so pure copper. So the first thing is the washers. Then they make the outputs. Well, I guess that's it. Just the washers. Then you just have to deal with the wastewater. Okay. So I can't remember who it was saying, if it was Yukon or if it was Zothan or somebody was saying that one of those pumps would work for the whole line. One of the electric pumps. Yeah, the special drills are for the artifact mining, which is I'll do after this. If I have time. Let me see. I need some washers. Actually, let's make electric washers since we have or I guess these aren't, there is no way to make electric washers. Okay. Maybe they're already electric. So I'm going to leave a space for power poles. So, and I'm just going to do like three sets here. I'm too far away. Damn it. Actually, let's just do 2 for starts. Okay, yeah. Yeah, space between each, or I thought it was going to do like put a power pole and then hang on, let me set these two. I'll show you what I'm thinking, and you can tell me if I screw it up. Okay, so what I was thinking is between these I could just go like this and then just bring it in from the side, something like that. Okay, let me try. I'll leave a space. It's irritating that you can't rotate these until you set the material. Yeah, well, what I was thinking was like this, and then the pipes would underground, you know, like here to here. But then again, I mean, I'm setting up the pipes outside the. I think I know what you're getting at. Hang on a sec. So water. Let me set up the water pumps really quick, and get that out of the way. So. I can't remember who was saying that like one of these would work for a whole line of these. Hopefully that's right. Let me actually, I need the other thing first, if I have any. I don't think it's under liquids. I think it's actually under engines here. Oh yeah, the water pumps. I actually have one. So what I had been thinking was just to do this, you know. Oops, I ran over my own foot. And then just underground them like this. And then I would have room for inserters. But do you think that's not a good idea? So the water, turn them like that. Oh, I see. Okay. I get to what you guys are talking about. So like this. Sorry, I'm waiting for the time to catch up so you guys can comment. Let me put a pipe in the middle here. Is that connect? I can't even tell if that's connected or not. I think it's just the... I think it is. Oh, for the grinders. I don't know. I don't know how much water this takes to work. Well, I'm gonna connect this up and see if this is what you guys meant. Yeah, I know. I know. I was just doing it. Okay. So anyway, the outputs, or not the outputs, the sludge would come out here. And then what is this? The sludge goes into a press. Is that right? Do I have any electrics? I don't know how many of these I'm going to need per thing. Yeah. Okay. Just one? Okay, hang on a sec. Let me look at the engines thing. Drive shafts. I can hook up multiple pumps for mechanical force using drive shafts found under the Yuoki engines tab using only H metal. Are these... Okay, power transmission shafts. I'll make a couple. So how do those work exactly? So the can you... Oh, okay. It adds a little gear system. Okay, interesting. Okay. Let me get some power over here. Yeah, I'm learning a lot from you guys. Thank you. Okay, so here the water should come in here once I get some inserters. And so then I guess filtering out mud and toxic dust. Toxic dust and mud. So the mud I want to press some more. Dust I don't necessarily. And don't worry, I'll change the design. I'm just kind of figuring this out. All right. So this one, let me get some inserters going on and get the actual stuff being made here. Yeah, I know these aren't hooked up. That's interesting about the... Are there situations where you just like you don't have enough mechanical force to run it, and that's why you need those, or? Okay. So like those mud balls, like we were talking about this earlier. Sorry, I'm reading the... Yeah, okay. So this wet contaminated mud. I'm just wondering how I'm going to get this stuff back to join up with the rest of the blue and the green dust, you know what I'm saying? Like without the logistics network, it just seems kind of odd. Okay. Oh, they do. Shafts and pipes connect, huh? Interesting. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so this can, yeah, let me go back to this here. This can be used to make either green or blue dust or the mud balls. Now, we talked about this earlier where the mud balls, um, at least right now, would be basically fed into a Simoda restructor and then turned into Unicomp. I'm just not sure like what the point is really. Why is this? Why would the blue and green dust be better? Maybe you guys can tell me. But the rich dust is only used in like the orange stuff and like one other thing. So why? Why? Like just have that be your one rich dust maker? Is that what you're saying? But my problem is that my other stuff's up on the bus. Yeah, I mean the mud balls actually they're 10 megajoules, so they're not like total crap. Um, they're better than coal for fuel. So they can be used for fuel, or they could be used to just. I had planned to turn them into Unicomp, but just basically to get rid of them, you know. But I don't know, like. Yeah, exactly. I'm doing pressed coal for energy, so I don't know what I would do. Would I run trains off them? I could have mud bulb trains. That would be pretty hilarious. I mean, I normally run them off of wood, so I guess it's not that much worse. Um, I don't know. It's cracking me up. Let me finish. Let me finish this off. Hang on a sec. That's funny. A mud ball trains. You've done mud ball trains. Oh, that kills me. Okay, what am I missing? Okay, they're not getting water. Why are they not getting water? Oh, I haven't connected water. Let me make some more pipes. I like the idea of mud ball trains. That cracks me up. Oh, it's under liquids. I can't think straight when I'm cracking up. Here, I've got a ton actually. What am I doing? Okay, there's water. I'm out of inventory space too. Damn it! I'm gonna have to get some more. All right, so there's pure copper coming out. So now it's time to look at like how do I refine this design? Like I feel like this is okay. Like this part, I don't know how many I'm gonna need, but it looks like I mean, well my mining is crap right now, so it's hard to say. It looks like my power is struggling too. One steam turbine. So you can run those shafts off of a turbine? Interesting. Well, anyway, I'm thinking, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking mud balls into a Simoda. Just, yeah, that's not a Simoda, that's a miner. And then a logistics chest at the bottom to get rid of it. You know, to put it into the logistics systems for robots. That's what I was thinking. But I mean, I see what you're saying about the green and blue dust, and it would be better to have than these mud balls. But it's like I'm not connecting this to my belt network, so I don't know. I think this might be the best way. Just to do something like this. All right, what's I need to get the filter. All right, and I'm just gonna put a. Oh man, there's so much, and then you guys are talking about sulfuric acid with that stuff. That doesn't need to be a filter, sir. Okay, so looks like the system now, if we just get a few more, what is the holdup here? It's just the backup from the, okay, let me snip this. And we'll replace the your normal coffee with pure iron or pure copper. All right. Yeah, you got a point there, Zothan. You could probably just dump it in a box. Okay, so now everything is unclogged and working. Okay, so this looks like it's working, like in general, but now that it's working, what needs to be fixed? What needs to be better? I mean, it looks like, I mean, my mining is really bad right now, so it's hard. Maybe I should just up that real quick so I get a better idea of how many of these I'm going to need. Maybe per full yellow belt at least. I don't know. Can you make unicomp out of toxic dust? Yeah, you can. Yeah, I'm thinking double. But is this enough of, is like one press is going to be enough for everything? I mean, it seems like it. It's pretty slow. And then the mud balls are obviously no big deal. Yeah, I think I would probably just maybe mirror it. So 8, let me write this down. 8 washers. I think 8 washers for now, and then I could maybe blueprint that whole system. Let's see here. 8 washers, 1 press. I can always come back here too, and then mud into unicomp. Okay. So I think, yeah, I don't need to go through the process of doing that for iron. I think I can replicate that no problem. And I'm thinking about maybe thinking of a better way to route the pipes so that I can mirror this on both sides and have 4 and 4, and then just sort of have it a little more compact. I can work on that when I get to it in the series probably. So okay. Yeah, your normal coffee has been replaced. So okay, let's think about dirt mining, and I think that'll probably be the last thing I do today because I've already been on live streaming for a couple hours. So I need to get some lunch and stuff. So let me look at that real quick, and yeah, I know, man. It's crunchy. It's crunchy coffee. You'll like it. What can I do here? So the artifacts. Okay, so I have the special drills, right? Let me make a few more of those. What do I need? I'm out of something. I'm out of engines. It looks like, yeah, we got the special copper going in there now. That's kind of nice how you can just sort of run it back onto the line and you don't have to do anything special with your smelting to make that work. It would kind of be sucky if there was like titanic signs coming out of your smelters or something. You'd have to figure out what to do with them. I mean, it'd be nice to have them, but how many do you want to steal? Let's get rid of some coal. Yeah, I'm running out of inventory. I've got little bits of everything here. I need some motors. Way down here at the end. I never did put a box for him, but that's all right. It's only for this experimenting anyway. Okay. So I need to make some of these special drills. I think that's enough for now. And we'll find a nice patch of dirt. Yeah, I don't really want to deal with the drill head stuff. Like, I feel like that's kind of late game stuff. Just getting it working is enough for now. Alright, let me look at the map. I think maybe right here for dirt. At least for the time being. Let me clear out some of these trees. And just for our little experimental area, this little area here will work, I think. Okay. So drills. Hurry up. Let me just drop 4 of them here. Okay, so these just make dirt. Now dirt goes into, what does it go into? If I find those artifacts. Ah, there they are. Okay, it goes into washers. Is that right? So 4 drills per washer. Yeah, it's going to be slow. So 1 washer, huh? 4 drills. Just getting some stuff set up here, and then we'll get the powered up. Yeah, that's a really bad power design, but whatever. Okay, so artifacts, or actually washer. What am I doing? No, that's right, isn't it? So dirt plus water gives all the other stuff. And I get more. Sorry, reading back on the comments. Drills take 4 seconds to make 1 dirt. 7 dirt. 6 seconds. Yep. 4 seconds. I probably should double side this belt instead of one side. So it'd be 2 and 2. More like this. Okay. So it looks like, I guess this is sort of the same setup with the wastewater, where you just, you know, I mean, it would be the exact same as the washing, right? So 8 washers. So you're saying like 32 miners without the drill heads? I'm just kind of throwing this together here. Okay, let's see here. Um, okay. Is he not getting water? What's going on? Oh, I forgot to tell it to make water. That's why. All right. And then the outputs with the wastewater go somewhere. Go into a press. But it also outputs gravel, right? And yeah, I'm gonna have I have to filter out. I'm gonna need some filter inserters. Let me write down this thing here. So you're saying four miners per washer. Okay. Well, let me look at the drill heads. I didn't when I did my previous experimenting. I didn't use the drill heads. So let me look. If I can find them. Let's do a search. Screw it. Drill. So is this something I should probably build on the bus then, right? Yeah, the pressure proof elements are something I need to add to the bus. And this is another situation where if I have the artifact mining going on somewhere away from the factory a little bit, then I want logistics bots to carry the drill heads over. I'm imagining. Yeah, damn, man. There's just so much. There's so much stuff to do. Maybe I should just set up the regular artifact mining, at least to get a few artifacts, and then circle back around to it later to do the drill heads. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like I have already a ton of stuff to do. Like maybe I'll do another live stream, do another one of these experiments in like a week or two, and then come back to it. So let me look at the maintenance workshops. I can make one. I definitely feel like I need logistics network to make this stuff happen. I mean, if you don't pre-plan for stuff, it's hard not to use the robots for stuff. I mean, I'm sure you guys know. All right, I've got one made here. Let's take a look. So what's the multifunctional tool head? Something different. Broken drill head, so those will come out. Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, it helps with the making sense of stuff to have this live stream. That's why I did this today, is because all of those comments that are going into like, hey man, you could have done this, you should have done that. I mean, I'm hoping that this will help with that kind of stuff, and I'll make my series will be better for it. And I really thank you guys for helping me out with this kind of stuff. Okay, so the drill heads. Where do you go? Where do the drill heads go? Drill. I want to make a couple here. The tool head is for the crushers. Okay. So it makes a repair. Oh, okay. So you have to give it a repair tool, but the repair tool comes back out. Oh, right. Thank you. Okay, so then you need an output for. Oh, actually, filter that. Something like that, right? So when the drill head, or actually it's going to be a broken drill head, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so the dirt would come out this way. It's all backed up though right now. And then the drill heads would come down here. Man, this is quite the little setup, isn't it? I wish these stumps would disappear. They, I think there's like a timer. They eventually disappear. Okay, so fix drill heads. So I need repair tools and pellets. So what do repair tools take? So they need normal repair packs, which are kind of a pain in the ass to make, because they require green circuits and gears. Man, this is gonna be yeah, I don't know if I really want to deal with this today. How can you send me some screenshots? If you put a link to, like, if you take them in Steam, if you just put a link in a comment or something, I'll get it. I can I think I have a picture of your farm from the other day, or was it yours? Or I think it might have been Iron Wolf. I'm not sure. Oh, one repair tool forever. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it got used because they have a little health bar, you know what I mean? But if one will work forever, then I can just plop one in. Okay, so the broken drill heads will go in. We need some Durtal pellets. And then Tecanic, so there's just more stuff coming out. Tecanic signs. And then that thing should just be basically turned around somehow. Maybe just have a two. Yeah, I see that. Okay, so let's see here. Yuoki Industries. Ooh, I can make those logistics boxes. That's cool. So let's make this 2x2 box. I think if I just do this for the... it's kind of weird, but it'll work. So this will be the repair thing. And this will just take it out, put it into this box, and put it back in. So that's fine. So I just need robots to bring over the blue pellets. And I think we're good, other than I need to send the... Yeah, this is kind of a bad design, but I would want to send the repair drill heads back up to be used again. However that would work. This is spaghetti, but hey, what the hell? Drill head. Something like that. That's terrible. Terrible design, but I think it would work. And yeah, this is the only one using the special. Let's switch them. Okay. I'm going to just dump this stuff into a big box. I've got these huge boxes. Or I'll just dump it into this one. I am just spamming power poles wherever they will fit. Okay. So the other things I would have to do then is I would just need the filter inserters for getting the artifacts and the stone out of here. I mean, I could dump those onto one belt and then filter inserter off them somewhere higher, maybe. And I could just send that around in a loop or something. I'm just throwing this together here. Stone, where are you? Or actually, I can leave the stone on that belt. Hang on, I'm not even looking right now at the comments or anything. I'm just putting some stuff down just to get things started here. Okay, this needs dirt. Why aren't you getting dirt? Oh, it's full of it's full of wastewater. And the wastewater, I think I'm making the wrong thing. Wet mud. There we go. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, cool. All right, now I can look. Now I can look and see what you guys are talking about. Oh yeah, that's your farm, Zothan. I saved your screenshot, by the way. I've got it on my desktop, so when I kind of get into the farming a little bit more, I can kind of take a look at what you've done and see what I can glean from that. I don't want to steal your designs or anything. I just want to take a look at it just to have an idea of like another way of doing it and how you did it. Let me get some rocks coming out here. I suppose if any artifacts ever make it past this, I could just loop it around or something, or just add some more filter inserters. Yeah. I could just do that in case I could make the loop smaller, but basically what I was trying to avoid is, like, say some of these artifacts make it past this filter inserter and then these stop picking up rocks, then the whole system stops. So either I have to put enough filter inserters in the line to make sure that doesn't happen, or I send it around in a loop. One of the two. That's a good point. I could just do that. Do I have a Samoda? I don't think I have any more on me. Let me make one. Yeah, I did have one. Okay. Is this the way? No, that's the opposite. This arrow thing doesn't really... I need to figure... I need to get that set in my head. Which way is which. All right. Yeah, good enough. Okay. There we go. Good call. Good call on the stone. I'm not sure how many it needs. 20? Okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay, awesome. Now this is obviously kind of a weird setup. I can fix this design up a little bit better, but it's working. Need to expand it. I have another save game. In fact, I should probably think about ending here. But before I go, let me load up my other save game, and you guys can give a little critique to some of the other designs that I've come up with in my testing. If you guys are into that, if you want to see it real quick, I can do that. Let me save this one, and let me load this one. Okay, so I've created a design for the dirt farming before somewhere. So here's what I had going before. So you guys can see what I had. So you can take a look at this and let me know what you think, because I could just, I could easily go back and study what I had done before. I clearly have too many washers, but hey, pterodactyl. I do need to go outside. I need to go for a run is what I need to do. I'm getting hungry though. Let's see. Yeah, so if I basically just removed a bunch of these washers, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and do the drill head thing, remove some of these washers, maybe this would work a little better. I think I could incorporate elements from both designs, because like you're saying, like no need for this loop. I could just do that straight into the Samoda. I don't need that many washers. But this is a more scalable design anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'm losing people because my stream rate has dropped a bit. I'm not sure what's up. Part of it could be that I loaded my save game. I don't know. That's different. I'll type. That'll come through. It looks like I set up my concrete making based off of the stone that's coming out of here. That's not a bad idea. Yeah. Oh, all I'm saying now is just saying thanks. If the stream is back, I can do a quick tour of some of the systems in this save game. This was my original save game where I literally didn't know anything about Yuoki mods. So some of the stuff is going to be weird, like I just got too many washers, that kind of stuff. But here is my setup for coal processing from that one. And here was my like I didn't realize that the pure copper that could be smelted, because it there's no recipe for it per se, so I just didn't realize, but I do now. And here's my farming, and I got some power. I've got my ancient monuments. I got a little bit of farming going, but not very much. I need to figure out something better to do about this water situation. Maybe you guys will have some input later for that. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, thanks guys. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I'm gonna go out, get my butt out and run, and then eat some lunch and stuff. So all right, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel it out. Let me do a little typing here. So I'm just saying, yeah, thanks. All right, guys, I'm killing it. I just want to say thanks one last time, and I look forward to any more comments you guys got going on, and I hope you keep watching. And I'll try to do another. Maybe I'll just make this a once a week or once every 2 weeks. If I have time, I'll get on and I'll do some more experimenting and just sort of get some ideas for working ahead a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and kill it. So catch you guys later. Thanks.